Alright guys, so I don't know if you've ever heard of the abandoned, well, it's a resort in Bali, and I just happened to have been driving past it and I've seen it. So we've accidentally found the abandoned, well, I don't know what it is, resort. So apparently it's meant to be extremely haunted. Anyone that came to work died. So shall we go and have a look? I mean, it looks a bit eerie, doesn't it? Look at that. And don't forget, I'm all alone. Should we go and have a look? Hello? Smells extremely damp. That's what I would say. It is extremely dark in here. Look at this. Nothing was ever finished by the looks of it. Nothing. God knows what it's meant to be. Whoop, bats. Or swifts maybe. Right off. I think there's a restaurant next door. So is this meant to be an apartment? I really don't know what the truth is behind this place. All I got told was anybody that came to set this up, workers or management or anything, well, they all died within 12 months of being here. So if I'm dead within 12 months, guys, stay away from this place, I'll tell you that for sure. But what a shame. This place could be epic. There's got to be more to it than what they say. Look. It's actually huge. That's quite a distance away, should I say. But if nothing else, it's giving the birds a very good place to stay. It's full of swifts. And you can see all the nests everywhere. I mean, it's actually not that far off being finished. This one's got a toilet in there. Right, roofs. I mean, it wouldn't take much to sort it out, would it? Why have we got two toilets in here? I'm scared that a little animal's going to come out at me or something. That's all. I definitely don't want a rat running up my leg, I'll tell you that. For nothing. But wow. Can you imagine having this as your apartment? I mean, it's huge. Absolutely huge. And, well, it's an amazing view. Right, so if you've ever heard of the Bali strawberry, that's just there. So you can sort of work out where it is from that. But this is an epic sight. I mean, if you're brave enough and you had some camping stuff, you could just come and stay here the night, but there's not going to be any water or anything. But you can sort of see what it's like. Every single one of these would be its own little apartment, I think. So you'd end up with your real nice outside balcony. It's more than a balcony, it's a terrace, it's a garden. We've got all this down here. I'm yet to see a pool area. We are probably not meant to be in here. So this place is crazy, absolutely mental. I mean, you look at the view. It's insane how this place has never been finished. But from what I can gather and what people have said, basically anyone that's had anything to do with this place, workers or management or anything, they've died. So let's have a quick look around. Hopefully no ghosts managed to get me, and let's see what it's got to offer.
And even when you're next to me, I feel
definitely gets a little bit spookier down here. Wow. So the wooden steps have definitely got a little bit of an eeriness about them. Let's see if there's another way down. Does that look sketchy? Oh, it's wet everywhere. Wet. Look at that. Wow. That does look like the spookiest reception I've ever seen. And it's proper slippy. Really, really slippy. It's like moss everywhere under the feet. This is one of the rooms. Alright, we are definitely not the only ones in here. Yeah, a lot of people don't understand my accent. Yeah. Alright, so if you think steps number 1 are sketchy, check out number 2. This is really dark and really sketchy. The steps are okay, it's just the environment. It looks like rubbish everywhere, and I mean everywhere. So I've just met another couple that are actually in here, but they had to pay entrance, so just be aware that you might have to pay if you get stopped by somebody coming in here. Right, I'm not going down there because, well, you can't see. There we go. That is just rubbish. I can hear the bats. You hear the bats? Yeah, there's the bats. Yeah. Okay. We're going to leave the bats because we can see plenty from up here. So, and it's just full of mud. So strange. So strange. We're actually trying to get to the breakfast area. Oh, it's minging. Let's see if we can get out and around. Look at this. Such a shame. Well, this place just doesn't stop. It keeps going further and further down. It's got a lot up. And wow, it's a lot to see here. It's a massive place. Look at that. We must be 3 or 4 stories down now from where we originally started taking drone shots from, and well, it carries on going down a good 3 floors still. Like I said, I've not seen a pool area, so whether they didn't plan to do a pool or I've not found it yet, I don't know, but we are now having to do a little bit of climbing to get to where I want to go. Wow. Guessing right now we are getting towards the restaurant area and sort of a communal hub, because we've got big rooms now, which would make sense for catering for what, 1,000 people that could probably stay here. It is massive, it's unbelievably big, but there's obviously more to it than just a haunted story, because some developer would have come along and sorted this out. It's not that far. A good jet wash and some new slates on the roof, that would be a good start. But, well, I've got my bag with me and I'm starting to get a little bit tired, so let's have a quick look in here and let's hit the road, I guess. Well, these rooms are colossal. This one itself is really, really big, and it has another area downstairs which we've yet to even get to. And then you've got this. Look at this. It is massive, this place. I'm guessing this must have been the restaurant room, or maybe where they have events in the evening, but from what I can tell, it never actually got opened, this place. Oh, it looks like we might have found the swimming pool. Check this. Oh my god. Okay, so it's obviously not the swimming pool, but you could easily put a couple of fish in there and they would survive. I'm not stepping in that. That is disgusting. Wow. I think that's got its own ecosystem. So like I say, why has this not been finished? The view, spectacular. The building itself, spectacular, even if it is ruined at the moment. It wouldn't take much to do. Oh, there's wood everywhere here, so everything's made out of wood. It wouldn't be that hard. Maybe people genuinely are scared of the gods here. Could be, because they are so religious. Very, very religious. Oh, we might be able to avoid the horrible pond and go down here, but it looks like sketchy wooden steps again. There you go. So I'm guessing this could be the kitchen and staff quarters, maybe, because we've actually got ovens in here still, I think. Let's have a look. Oh no, it's not. Might be. It's so slippy. I'm having to be super, super careful because it's so dark as well. No. Are they ovens? I think they're warmers to keep food warm, but they could be something else. I'm not 100% sure. Wow. Oh, it keeps going down. What is this place? It must be 10 floors from bottom to top. But it gets wetter and wetter as you go down, I know that. And darker. Wow, there's more steps. Oh, well, this must be the posh reception. This is it. Right, so the other room must have been a reception for basically the other side of the hotel. This is the main reception, along with someone's sweeping brush who still looks after the place, I don't think. And then the actual reception. We were just looking down at it. That makes more sense now. And then this is the main one. So the one thing that worries me a little bit about walking in all this water is the electrics. I'm guessing all the electrics is or are turned off, but I would not like to risk stepping in a pool of live water in here on my own. I would be dead. So, right. The other guys had to pay to get in here, 50,000 rupee. It's not bad for 2 people to come in anyway. But before the guy comes and gets me, let's get out of here. Alright, so we're back to the wooden haunted stairs, as I'm going to call them, and we're wrapping it up. This is the first place I've recognised on the way back out because I basically got lost. It's huge, absolutely huge, and it's about to start raining outside, so I'm going to get on the bike and get away from here before, like I say, the guy who collects money unnecessarily comes and gets us. Alright. I'll show you the way out actually. Follow me. Alright, so very, very quickly, if you come up the wooden stairs and then the tiled stairs, you end up with these dragons on the steps behind me. Sorry for the exposure there, you won't be able to see me otherwise. So, with the steps behind, you head back into the building and you keep left, right? No, left, not right. And you have one room, not that room. And you have this is your way out or in for free. Okay? So if you come this way, my helmet should, oh no, I took it to the bike. But if you go through here, my bike's just there and the road's just there, and this basically, you want to look for a pile of rubbish to walk down. Jump over here, jump into there, save yourself 50,000 rupees. If you don't want to save yourself 50,000 rupees because it's only £2.50, I just didn't know you were meant to pay in. I saw this and walked in. There you go, that's it. So, as I climb out of here, I pray to God there's nobody by the bike waiting for money. There isn't. So, all I did was, not that, but half the land just gave way underneath me then, because it is literally just a pile of rubbish. And I just parked right here. So the mansion is there. There's a huge tree right here, and this wooden thing here. Sorry. Right, I'm tired, I need a drink. I'm getting out of here. Ciao for now, on to the next one. Extremely damp. Oh, my phone's in the bag. Ah! I have to run back to the bag, get the phone. Well, I've got my bag with me and I'm starting to get a little bit tired, so let's have a quick look in here and let's hit the road, I guess.